I'm here not because I'm an IT expert. I have pharmacy is an IT expert. We have invested in IT sector in Nepal. I have quite a little bit of knowledge, but pharmacy will elaborate everything about how potential Nepal is for IT investment and everything. Thank you, NRNA and Business Council of Australia organizing this kind of first event in Australia. I've been here for 20 years and I have a IT background, but I'm not an expert, I already mentioned. Distinguished guests, thank you. I'm here to talk about a little bit of IT. What do we know today? The world is all service oriented at the moment. More than 90% of us here in this room are doing service-based business. Consultancy, real estate, all we're doing is service-based. Currently, 70% of Australian economy is running under services. They all use service business. Technology is rapidly changing the world. 40% of the world exists today will no longer be there in 10 years. That's what they said. They said we will now have, we won't have any car in 10 years time. The car will be, we don't need to own the car. The car will be outside on the street. You will have a smartphone. You know where to go. And the car, you type it in, the car will be there outside the house, and then you just go to the work or you just go to wherever you like. And they said in 15, 20 years there will be no smartphone. Whoever have a smartphone, they say that the people will laugh at you. They will have some sort of chips in your arm or something and will come up in air and then you talk to them and you dial whatever you do. Social networking platform, as you all know, all the household, internet, yeah. Australian IT market overview. This is a report from IBS World in 2015. 138 billion. The revenue is from IT sector. Hardware 28.1%. Computer software. Cloud computing 2.2. Business outsourcing service with IT system. All this legal, accounting, computing, data consulting, medical, call center, HR, all are outsourcing at the moment. Major ICT companies have presence in Australia for research and development. Let's see a little bit about Nepal IT overview. Internet started in Nepal 1995. NTC formed in 1998. We have more than 270 companies in Nepal IT related, including 260 within Kathmandu. The salary range in IT field is like 36,000 rupees to 10 lakh per month. Tourism, agriculture, they all measure area focus from road to prosperity. Growing workforce, currently year 10 exam attendance stand at around 600,000 and ICT graduates yearly 5,000 and growing. That means IT sector is growing and growing. Government moving to digital world, as we all know, and has its own body in Nepal, Information Technology Center, and plan and implement and policies. The next pharmacy will talk about potentiality in Nepal, and pharmacy himself runs a very successful IT business in Australia, so he will elaborate more about this. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dean. Welcome. Thank you, everyone, for giving us an opportunity over here. So essentially, continuing on what Dean just mentioned, it's an exciting time. Okay, so as soon as I think about IT and the possibility of what we can do in this world right now, it's phenomenal. So what we can do, let's talk about a little bit of a story about myself. Okay, I came to Australia in 1998 as a student, as many of you as well who's been. Started, obviously, went into academic industry, started teaching at university levels and so on. And went into venture by becoming a consultant, trying to build a system based on something that I stumbled upon. And worked a few years in trying to build a platform and got into this, what we call as, institute or academic student management system area. So I saw the need and I saw the niche in the market. So essentially that gave me an opportunity to establish what in 2007 Webster for Technology, which we have just rebranded because we've got plans, strategy plans that we want to take more products and services and take abroad. So we've got 42 team members at the moment, fantastic team. I've been privileged to have a great team, and a lot of them have came as international students, so very proud of that. We've got offshore, we've got 20 onshore in Australia. We've got, as Beam mentioned, 22 offshore at the moment, and we are growing. What we do, we provide software as a service. Okay, as Beam was talking about service-oriented, the world is going service-oriented. You can think about any particular requirement, when we talk about if you want to do something in relation to business, you would rely upon information technology today. So in that scenario, things like software as a service, infrastructure, and others that what we are massively, going through the next stage, is something that everyone, the person who is here would be able to think about taking ideas and turning into reality. All you need is one small idea that you can pursue. You can go through your own vision, try and understand, what is there in the market, and then translate them to systems. And some of you are already, very much skilled in your field, and that is another opportunity that I see it every day within Australia, what we can do. So we are currently servicing 170 customers. We service around private registered training organization, enterprise RTOs, public providers, TAFE and university. So we are constantly growing and try and serve this and come up with our own set of suite of products that will be able to support education industry in Australia. One of the things that we like to do as being an entrepreneur, and I think a lot of you would probably agree to that, we like to take risk because we are an entrepreneur, okay? So if there is no risk, there is no fun. So either you can take anything that you've got, any ideas or so on, or you can go on to a path just to get on and then take less risk. But again, being an entrepreneur, that's what we love. We love taking risks, finding out opportunities, taking the ideas, turning them into reality. And I love doing that. And that's something that we should all pursue as an entrepreneur. We do a continuous research and development that I've been mentioning. A lot of these is in thought process about some of the investment that we are doing in Nepal, and some of the things that we are working on as a company in Australia is understanding what is there is to come in 3 to 5 years time, and we are investing right now. Thinking about the technology and thinking about what we can do as a technology and take it, not just in Australia, we want to take it to the world. Why not? Because the technology can be established and basically can be translated to anywhere in the world as long as you can see the market and you can proceed your vision further and take it to the next level. What we do, we focus on business process automation. A lot of us in this room obviously would have some sort of, in your own field, you must know how things work. All you need to do is take that process and convert it into automation, convert it into software. That will, in fact, what it's going to do, it's going to make businesses' life easier. So our businesses will then be able to use your software to run. That's what we do. We provide systems for software for colleges to run. Okay, that's what we're doing at the moment. We do have a strategic plan, as any business should do, 3 to 5 year strategic plan to what to do next. Where we want to be in 3 years, where we want to be in 5 years. So we want to increase our market share. Obviously, we've got a great market in Australia. love to be in this place at this point of time. A lot of uncertainty. President Trump, going into protectionism probably is going to change. And Australia is the second biggest market in education. We are third biggest export in the education industry. So there is a lot of opportunity that it brings along. So that's what we do, a little bit about what we can do. And this is to understand, and I'm quite proud today to tell and share that, it is an Australian technology, but it is started by a Nepalese. So, if I've done it, I have brought into this process, I think there's a lot that we can do. Let's talk about trends, okay? Information technology trends. So, as Bim was talking about how things are going to change. 40% of work that exists today is not going to be there in 10 years' time. That's a reality because, if we as a business are complacent, if we think about that we are okay, we will be there in 10 years, you might want to think hard because the technology is coming after us. So if we don't think about how we change, how we are going to proceed further, trying to change the dynamics about how we do business, we might not be able to survive. So as a business, that's my, basically what I would like to say, that the technology coming after us. And that's what Jeff from Amazon did. He started as a business, from a bookstore, but then now into infrastructure and reaping the rewards. So we have some of the trends: SaaS model, software as a service, cloud computing, IaaS model, which is infrastructure, big data analytics. Facebook, how much data it generates every day. Amazing. So what you can do with that analysis, what you get put into the supermarket next to what gets driven by the data today. So it's very, very important.